kind of feeling. So today I want to do an activity with you. Okay? So I will be showing you some little emotions. And I want you to go ahead and try to do the emotion. And then I will go ahead and select one person to tell me an experience that how you felt. For example, let's say for example I show you a happy face. So I will select one of you and you will tell me an instance that you felt happy. Okay? So I will be showing you different emotions and I will be choosing one of you to tell me and share with the class an experience that you had, okay? So, but first, I want you to mimic the emotion that I will be showing you, okay?
What is mimic?
Mimic is do like the emotion. Let's say if I show you a happy face, you're going to show a happy face, okay? Okay. So the first emotion is, what is this emotion? Remember that we need to raise our hands to answer. Marisa, what is this emotion? Surprise? Okay, I want you to show me a surprise face. Come on. Let me see.
Oh my God!
Okay. So I will choose one of you. Let me see who I will choose. Okay. Erlan, stay right where you are. Erlan, share with the class a moment that you felt surprised or I don't know, shocked. Share with the class.
I was shocked because my brother didn't like hearts.
You what?
I was shocked because my brother was yours.
Oh, okay, had the new horse. Okay, next emotion. Let me see.
Hungry.
Come on, show me an angry face. Matthew, show me your angry face. That is Marisa. That's not an angry face. Come on, Marisa. You did. Okay. Elizabeth, that's an angry face. Danny, show me an angry face. Mia. Lewis. That's Lewis' favorite emotion, not true? Lewis? This is your favorite emotion? Yes? Okay, Lewis. I want Lewis to answer this. Lewis, share with the class a moment when you felt angry. Oh, you got angry. And Lewis, is it okay? Lewis, is it okay to feel angry?
No.
No? Yes, it is okay to feel angry, but we have to have control of our emotions, okay? Okay, so what is this face? Okay, let me see. Jedediah.
He's happy with that.
Share with the class a moment that you felt happy. Anything? You don't want to share? Rian, share with the class a moment that you felt happiness. You went where? Okay. Okay. So now, what is this emotion? This is a sad face. I did not say to cry. Lewis, I did not say to cry. I said, show me a sad face. Let me see. Yes, Maite?
When I feel saddened when my brother was listening.
Your brother punches you.
Oh, no.
And what you do?
And
what you do?
I punch his back.
Is that something good? Class. Attention, please. Maite is speaking. Maite is speaking. Maite is speaking.
Because he gets mad, really mad.
And is that good what Maite do?
No.
No, it is not good, Maite. You should tell someone that your brother is doing that to you.
But
Okay?
then my mommy saw that on me.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you for sharing your experiences. So now, how many of you like to read books, or how many of you like to somebody to read book to you? Nobody? Okay. And which subject do we do reading a lot? Bible, and what other subject? Language arts. Yes, we do story in language arts. So today, yes. So today we will be, I will be reading you a story, okay? And I want you to pay keen attention to the story. So for that, please I want you to sit right here. Please take a little mat. I want Erlan, I want you in front. I want Vivian here. Sit here. Yeah, sit there. Justin Gomez is over here. Sit there. I said to sit. Okay. So what we do when somebody's telling us a story, what do? We keep quiet. Exactly. I want you to be silent because all of you want to hear the story. Okay? Luidian, what should we do? Be quiet and what? Listen carefully. I don't want you to be playing with anything. I don't want you to play with anything. And eyes on me. Sit down. Eyes on me. I want you to, all of you, be seeing me. Jeda. I don't want you to move from your place. I put you that way because it is hot, and I don't want you to hurt anybody with your feet. So please hold your legs like Marisa's one. Okay. Okay, so I will be reading you the story. Okay. So if you take a look here, you can see what I will be reading to you. So you can take a look here at the screen as well. So the title of this story is The Invisible Boy. What is the title of the story? The Invisible Boy. And what do you think the story will be about? Maite?
He's going to hide everywhere.
What do you think the story will be about? The Invisible Boy.
He will be invisible.
He will be invisible?
Elizabeth? He will disappear everywhere.
Please, if you want to say something, you need to raise your hand. Elizabeth?
He can go everywhere.
He can go everywhere?
Malachi. He could
Malachi.
go to the store and without the owner of the store know that he walked in of the shop.
Okay, very good, very interesting. So that would be like a superpower, you think?
Yes!
Yes? Yes, Jedediah?
He's happy to go around the place.
Okay, Jeda?
He could stay. No one will see him?
No one will see him. Okay, so let's say if that is what the story is about, okay? Some of you are saying that he will not be seen, that he can go to the store and do whatever. Let's see if the story is about this superpower or not, okay? So this story was written by Trudy Ludwig. So he's the person that wrote the story.
Trudy.
So who wrote the story?
Trudy.
Trudy Ludwig. Okay. Okay. So can you see Brian, the invisible boy?
No. But I do see a
Even Miss Carlody has trouble noticing him in her classroom.
I see him.
She's too busy dealing with Nathan and Sophie. So you see, who is the invisible boy?
See him there? He's the one who's flashing the light.
This little boy here that you can barely see him. You see?
Oh,
You can
yeah.
barely beside the teacher. And what's the invisible boy name? Brian. Brian. Okay. Continue. Nathan has problems with what Miss Carlody calls volume control. He uses his outside voice inside too much. Some of you, I see that you want to come and read the book for your classmates. You're not listening to me. The next person that talks will I will have them come and read. Can you read? Okay. So listen. So I will start again. I don't want no interruptions, okay? Okay. So it says, can you see Brian, the invisible boy?
Yes.
Even Miss Carlody has trouble noticing him in her classroom. She's too busy dealing with Nathan and Sophie. So who is the teacher having trouble dealing with? Nathan and Sophie. Okay. Nathan has problems with what Miss Carlody calls volume control. And some of us have volume problem here in our classroom. Yes, we have. Some of us use our outside voice too much. So he uses his outside voice too much. Some of us use our inside voice too much, Luther. Malachi and Erland. Sophie whines and complains when she doesn't get her way. Some of us are like that, Luther. We complain when we don't get what we want. Nathan and Sophie take up a lot of space, Brian doesn't. So that means that Brian is not like them. So if you notice, his picture is kind of blurry. It's just like he's invisible.
Like invisible. That page is like a single book, like a dark page.
Okay, so when the bell rings for recess, Micah and Jetty take turns choosing kids for their kickball teams. What did they do for recess last day?
We play with Jetty.
When the bell rings, I repeat, for recess, Micah and Jetty take turns choosing kids for their kickball teams. The best players get picked first. Do we do that when we go outside and play?
Yes.
Do we pick the best players to be on our team?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Then the best friends of the best players. Then the friends of best friends. Only Brian is left, still waiting and hoping. So, do they choose Brian for their team? No?
Yes.
Says only Brian is left out.
Yeah, no.
JT glances in Brian's direction and just as quickly Lewis, come over here. So JT glances in Brian's direction and just as quickly looks away. We've got enough players for each team, he tells the others. He tells the others, let's play ball. So you see poor Brian there? He's alone. In the cafeteria, Madison and her friends talk about her birthday party. The rope swing over the pool was awesome, says JD. Yeah, so was the water slide, adds Fiona. That was the best pool party ever. Do you think that they invited Brian to their party?
No.
So you see, there's poor Brian over there. I'm so glad you guys had fun, says Madison. Everybody did except Brian. He wasn't invited. That's very bad, not true? Having a party and not inviting everybody.
Teacher, like when we were alone, we just cried.
You cried?
Yes.
Okay.
So I bite everybody like
Okay, let's continue.
No, I forget my
Are you ready to continue? Eyes on me, everybody.
1, 2, 3. Eyes on me.
Jacqueline.
The one like you. 1, 2, 3. Eyes on teacher every day.
Justin, come on, sit here.
Read, dash. 1, 2, 3. Eyes on teacher. 1, 2, 3. Eyes on you.
Okay. At choosing time, while the other kids play board games and read, Brian sits at his table doing what he loves to do best.
Draw.
He likes to draw. He draws fire-breathing dragons and scaling tall buildings, space aliens locked in intergalactic battles, greedy pirates digging for treasure, and superheroes with the power to make friends wherever they go. On Monday morning, Miss Carlotti introduces Justin. So who did Miss Carlotti introduce? Justin, a new student to the class. Brian smiles shyly at him. Some of the other kids sneak looks at Justin, trying to figure out if he's cool enough to be their friend. They haven't quite made up their minds yet. You see, here is Justin, the new kid, being introduced to the classroom. On Monday morning, at lunch, Madison and JT watch Justin eat with chopsticks. Do you know what are chopsticks? What are chopsticks?
That's what we used to for noodles.
For noodles, yes, Elizabeth.
The Chinese use that.
The Chinese use it. So it means that Justin is what? He's of Asian descent, right? He might be Chinese or Japanese or whatever. Let's see.
Chinese.
What's that? Asks Madison as she points at Justin's food. So you see here, Madison is asking Justin, what is that? And the kids laugh. All of them. That is, except Brian. He sits there wondering which is worse, being laughed at or feeling invisible. What do you think it feels worse? To somebody to laugh at you or somebody to not even notice you?
Somebody not to notice you.
Someone not to notice you?
Yes, because when they're playing that ball, it would push the ball out to the next person.
Okay. The next day, when Justin goes to his QB to put away his backpack, he notices a piece of paper with his name on it. So you see, who do you think made this for Justin? Brian, exactly. So it says, Justin, I thought the bulgogi looked good. Brian,
What's a bulgogi?
I think the food or chopsticks.
Oh, I would think it was a bulgogi.
At morning recess, Brian finds a piece of chalk on the ground and starts to draw away. What is Brian drawing?
His pet lizard.
A pet lizard, maybe an alligator, we don't know. Hey Justin, Emilio calls out from the tetherball court. You're up next. Sorry, I gotta go, says Justin. By the way, that's a really cool drawing, he adds before taking off. You see? There's Justin and Brian and Emilio at the back. Back in class, Miss Carlotti asks the kids to team up in twos or threes. What did Miss Carlotti ask the kids to do, Elizabeth?
A group of 3 and 2.
Okay.
Brian. Brian and see the friends.
Doesn't
That's
last time I'm telling you. Last time.
January.
The kids scurry around the room to pair up. Brian heads towards Justin. So Brian wants to make pairs with whom? With Justin. You see here, he's going to go. I'm already with Justin, says Emilio. Find someone else. Do we do that in class?
No.
When somebody wants to pair with us and then we don't want them to pair with us. Brian looks at the floor, wishing he could draw a hole right there to swallow him up. This is the last time I'm telling children to go to their places.
Teacher mentioned water.
Oh, I see who wants to come and read for the class. I already see.
Excuse teacher, I'm sorry to bother you, but I have a question. Tiani, my and we are playing with a leaky pool. They are always talking, they're going on the field, this has a little house. And when you say a question, they do not answer.
I'm noticing.
They're playing with a gecko.
Okay, listen.
Like gecko.
Brian looks at the floor, wishing he could draw a hole right there to swallow him up. Why do you think Brian wants to draw a hole? My dad. Why do you think Brian wants to draw a hole on the ground for the hole to swallow him? My dad will answer.
Because he talks.
Because he talks. Is that right, Mia?
No, because nobody play with him.
Nobody play with him.
I nobody.
Tiani?
He don't like.
It's a he.
He don't like to play.
He doesn't like to play.
Teacher, and they don't
Matthew, why do you think Brian wants to draw a hole on the ground and have it swallow him?
Because he doesn't. Because he wants.
Matthew is speaking. Okay, very good. Yes, Lewis. Okay. Jasmine, why do you think he wants to? He will draw a hole on the ground. Why do you think? Why do you think? Huh? Why do you think? Huh? Jasmine, why do you think he wants to draw a hole on the ground? Ethan, why do you think? What? Oh, you want water? Go ahead and drink water. Okay, let's continue and see.
Excuse me, teacher, sorry to bother you, but you know why he wants to draw a hole in the
On the ground?
because they're bullying him and teasing him.
Okay.
Teacher,
Okay, let's continue.
Teacher, I know, teacher.
Okay, Miss Carla D gives the class directions for the project. Your assignment is to work together to write a story about what you see in that photograph. You see here what Miss Carla D is doing? And then, wow, cool, says Emilio. What kind of people do you think would live in houses like that? You see? This one? This picture? I don't know, but I bet Brian could draw them to go to our story, says Justin. Why did Justin say that? Because what? Brian likes to what?
Because Brian likes to draw.
Exactly, Brian likes to draw.
Yes,
After him. Brian smiles as he takes out his lucky pen. See? It's lunchtime again. Brian's least favorite part of the day. Why do you think it's Brian's least part of the day?
Because everybody wants to except for him. Because they make fun of him.
They make fun of him. Okay. Another 20 long minutes of kids talking and laughing with everyone else but him. Brian, he hears someone shout, "Hey Brian, over here." Brian turns and sees Justin waving him over. Emilio nods at Brian as he makes room for him at the table. So is Brian, who is Brian having lunch with today?
His friend that who was making fun of him.
His friend Justin.
What about the one who have grown and orange shirt?
Huh?
What about the one that have white and orange shirt?
He's the one that was not so nice to Brian.
What happened to Brian? Did he call?
Okay.
Yes.
Brian turns and sees Justin waving him over. Emilio nods at Brian as he makes room for him at the table. Maybe, just maybe, Brian's not so invisible after all. Okay, so what does invisible in this story actually wanted to mean? Elizabeth? To make friends? Malachi, what do you think the title of the story was, The Invisible Boy? What do you think?
Because the little boy, from he was small, he was invisible and everyone was going to preach. Everyone was laughing at him.
Okay, you can go to your seats now. your attention, please.
The bedroom was red.
Thank you, Erland. So I will be asking, listen, I will be asking questions right now. You need to listen very carefully, and then I will select one of you to answer, okay? So in this little piece of the story, if you are listening very carefully, when the bell rings for recess, Micah and JT take turns choosing kids for their kickball teams. This is the question. How did Micah and JT choose players for their teams? Jaslyn, how did they choose their friends? Malachi?
They picked the best players.
They picked the best players. Very good. Elizabeth? You wanted to answer? What? The same thing? Okay, very good. So, was it fair? Yes? Was that fair what Malachi said?
It was not fair.
That's not, why is not fair?
Because the visible kids didn't.
Okay, might they say because invisible boys was not chosen to be on their team. So, another question. Have you ever tried to join a group game or activity and other kids wouldn't let you?
Yes.
Raise your hand. Lewis. No, listen to the question. It's asking if you have been in that situation where you wanted to join a group and the kids didn't let you. Have you experienced that before? No?
Yes.
Yes, Vivian? They punch you on the face?
Yeah. Teacher, she was trying to fold it, the whole front of it.
This is a question for you. Erland, have you tried to join a group or activity and the kids will not let you join them? Like for example, you want to play with Malachi and Matthew, and they say, I don't want you in my team. Have you experienced something like that? Where nobody wants to play with you? Yes? And how did that make you feel? Sad? Elizabeth? Last question. And have you done this to a child, Marisa? Have one of your friends, let's say for example, Jaslyn, wants to play with you and Elizabeth. Have you told her, I don't want to play with you? Have you done that before? Yes? Is that a good thing to do, Elizabeth? Why not?
They're thinking that
Okay. Leonardo, do you think that is good to do? Let's say if you do not allow a classmate to join you for a game, is that right? No, why not? Why is it not correct? Why? You don't know? Lydia, help your friend Leonardo. Is that a good thing to do? It's a bad thing to do, but why is it a bad thing to do? They will be sad. Okay? Okay? Okay, so we have a next piece of the story. In the last part where it says, maybe, just maybe, Brian's not so invisible after all. This is the question. What did Justin do to make Brian feel less invisible? Jada.
He called him to come over here to be with them.
Okay, he called them to be over with them. And what else did Justin do?
He called
Mia.
They're together and happily ever after. Not fight.
What about the drawing? What did Justin say to Brian about his drawing? Jasmine. Huh? The circle. He drew a circle, but Justin, what did Justin say about a drawing that Brian was doing? Jeda.
After all, it wasn't that visible.
Yes, he wasn't that invisible because of whom?
It was about
Josephine. Okay. So,
now they're best friends forever.
so this is the other question. Are there children in here in the classroom or in the school that are being treated as if they're invisible? Lydian?
No.
No?
No,
No?
my brother treats me like I'm invisible.
Your brother treats you like you're invisible? Why do you say that, Maite?
Because
Why?
he always plays there and he works on my dad. Because he never wants to play with me.
He never wants to play with you?
And he thinks I'm invisible.
Oh, and is that a nice thing for your brother to do to you?
No.
No, it is not a good thing. Okay, so there where it comes here in the where the Bible says that little children. Yes, but we're talking about this topic about Brian being invisible. It says, "Let us not love in word or talk, but in deed and in truth." It means that we are not, let's say, for example, Matthew says, "I don't do this, I play with everybody, no matter who they are." He is just saying it, but when he goes outside and he plays, he does not let Israel to join them. It's saying that we should not be like that. If the good things that we say, we have to show them in actions as well. Okay? So if you say that you're a good person, you're a good child, and you don't talk in class, that means that you should show it as well. Right, Jasmine? You're a good girl? Yes? You should show that?
No.
Okay. Okay, so we'll be doing an activity with you right now. So, let me see. Vivian, Maite, and Leonardo, Jacqueline, Matthew, and Dieda. Jacqueline, you with them. Vivian, Marisa, and Elizabeth. Vivian, Diane, and Mia. Lewis, Malachi, and Herman. Okay, you ready? Okay, this is what we're going to do. Okay. Class, your attention, please. Okay, so in your groups, I want you to go ahead and draw what you can do to make your friend who feels invisible not be so invisible. What I'm trying to say is that Matthew and Jasmine, are you listening what you will do right now? Jada, what are we going to do? Okay, you have 2 more minutes to finish your drawing, and we will be. Raise your hand. I will provide you. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Leonardo and Vivian, can you come and place your little hand here? Time is up, guys. Time is up. Please. Time is up. Vivian and Leonardo, come and bring your little hands here. Matthew, Drew, come and bring your little hands. Malachi, Erland, bring your little hand. Vivian, explain to the class what did you draw?
This is a man walking. This is a dog.
What did you draw, Vivian?
What is that? That is invisible man.
Invisible one.
It's like walking.
And what did you do to help? Vivian, what did you do to help? What did you do? You did what? But what did you draw to make the invisible man not feel so lonely and invisible?
Somebody watching him.
Leonardo, what did you and Vivian draw there? A stick man doing what? I'll come back to you. Malachi and Brooke, what did you draw? Okay, he was staying with his three friends. Very good. Dieda, that you were with them, right? Marisa, what did your group draw?
Teacher, we draw the this man. We draw the invisible man.
What did you draw, Elizabeth?
Everybody has
What did you draw? What did you draw? He was left alone. And what can you do to make him not feel so alone?
To join
you?
To join his friend.
Okay. Liziani, what did your group draw? What did you draw? Jedediah? Who is the teacher helping? You forgot? Mia, can you help Jedediah?
We write the teacher has been his that Jedediah said, and Johnny write the little boy himself, and I write the little boy writing the wall.
Okay. Who else is missing? What did you draw? Okay, very good. So I see that some of you were really listening to the story. Not sure, my dear Vivian. Were you listening to the story? Okay. So here on the board, class. Your attention, please. So right here on the board, Malachi, what do I have here on the board? Can you read the word, this big word? Loneliness. And what do you think loneliness is? Liziani, what is loneliness? Look at the picture. Liziani is speaking. Liziani, based on the picture here, what do you think loneliness is? A boy. Loneliness is a boy. Mia.
Loneliness is
Sad. Being sad. Let me see. Maite.
Loneliness is when anybody, the
somebody is your friend or when nobody is your friend? When nobody is your friend?
Okay, my dad, I'm a friend. No,
What else?
the boy, not me, the boy. Think about it.
What else? Jedediah, what is loneliness to you? Look at the picture. What is loneliness?
Sometimes
I have sat here already. And then my test says nobody is your friend. What else is loneliness, Marisa?
nobody gives you food.
When nobody gives you food,
When everybody throws their garbage at you.
where everybody throws their garbage at you.
That's
That is bullying. Lilian, what is loneliness to you? Somebody hit you. That's bullying. What is loneliness? Jada.
When they act like they don't see you.
When they act like they don't see you, that means that invisible. You feel invisible.
What are you doing with it?
Okay, so loneliness, children, Vivian, loneliness is when you feel alone. Vivian, what is loneliness? Loneliness is when you feel alone or when you feel alone right here, when you have a lot of people. Let's say, for example, Jasmine is right here in the classroom, but then nobody wants to be Jasmine's friend, and nobody wants to play with Jasmine. So that's being, she feels lonely even if she's with us here in the class. So, what is loneliness? Leonardo, what is loneliness? Loneliness is being alone, when you feel alone. Okay, and what do I have here on this side? Kind words and actions. So, if loneliness means that nobody wants to be your friend and you feel sad, what can we do to make a person feel happy then?
Everybody loves them. It's when you play with them.
When you play with them? Okay, so what are the things that we can do to make someone feel less lonely? What can we do here? What are kind words that we can say? Vivian,
Everybody love you.
everybody loving you, but how? What actions can you do to help someone that feels lonely? What can you do? Let's say, for example, I feel lonely. What can you do for me to make me feel less lonely? Give me chocolate. What else we can do? Easier. What can you do to make someone feel less lonely? Already, Ludian says give something to the person. What else can we do, Marisa? Give a present. I already have here. Give. Jedediah. We already have gift here. What else can we do? Excuse me? Share. Sharing. Malachi, what we can do? What kind words and actions we can do to make someone feel less lonely?
You could be like teacher.
Yes?
You could be my friend.
Friends, okay, very good. Be your friend. What else we can do? Jasmine. Jasmine, what we can do to make someone feel less lonely? Jasmine. Jedediah. We can give a ride. Maite, what we can do to make someone feel less lonely? Huh? What can we do?
We could give them something more.
Okay, we have their give already. What kind of words can we say? What kind of words can we say?
We could give her a
Yes, we
dog.
say.
We could give you a dog.
Huh?
We could give you a dog.
Give something. Very good. Jasmine, what we can do to make someone feel less lonely? What can we do? Maite? We have their sharing. Friend, we have friend there. Yes, Jasmine. We have sharing already. What kind of words can you say to someone? What kind of words can you say?
They have food there.
Nice, you look nice. Very good. What else can we say to someone?
We could say, we're good friends forever.
We're good friends forever, Jedediah.
Give a
Give a toy. We have their giving. Jada, what kind of words can we say to someone?
God loves you.
God loves you. Okay, God loves you. What else can we say?
Teacher, Jesus will always be by your side.
Jesus will always be by your side. Yes, Maite.
Jesus will bless you.
Jesus will bless you. Very good. What else? We can what? We can be friends with someone.
We could play together.
Play together.
Teacher, we can share together.
We can share. Okay.
We
We can lend the toy.
Yes, we got the Jasmine.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So now please take out your pencil. I want to see a pencil. Okay, put your pencils on your desk and I will be giving you out your little papers. I see Lewis is ready. Yes, ready?
Teacher, I have a pencil on the desk. Teacher, today is
Okay, please write your name.
Mr. Bean.
Okay, so if you take a look at the little picture, there is a little girl at the back who looks very sad. So I want you to go ahead and write something about how you can help the little girl over here not feel sad anymore.
Teacher, on the line.
On the line,
What do we draw a picture?
you can either draw a picture if you are not able to write a sentence. You can draw something that you can do to help this little girl over here.
And you can draw a sentence. I'll draw a picture. All right, a picture. Teacher,
You can draw a picture. You can either write a sentence or you can draw someone. What you can do to help this little girl over here? I want to see everybody working.
I'm playing with this sad girl. Teacher? Teacher, I'm trying to sad girl playing with my friends. Look, right, one thing that that's easier and another thing. I want to lose. I'll leave it color here. I'll try to leave it color what I want. I make her happy. Alright.
If you're ready, you can do your sign that you're ready, that you have finished. You're finished? Okay, Matthew has finished already, so that means that you are will soon be finishing as well. Okay, almost finished. You finished already? You are finished. Okay. Who else has finished? Nobody else has finished.
Done.
Okay.
Martha, where you should be drinking water. It's here for you to drink water. So you go there, drink your water, and find your chair. You see why sometimes I go there to drink water? Lydia, what are you doing there?
Teacher.
Go to the back, drink your water, and leave your bottle there. Where is your sign? Go to your chair. Go to your chair. Malachi, quick. We done? Go.
Finish with you?
Go to the principal and tell him you should never say to me, lend her the key from the church for the